Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna be reacting to Vegan
Welcome back to
Teacher.
class. Today we're going to be reviewing a channel called Coco Melon. It has 116 million subscribers. That's a lot of little kids who are watching this content. So let's hope that this channel is teaching them properly. Let's have a look at what they are teaching these kids. Okay, hold on 1 second there. What do I see?
Brew,
Okay, we're
why
talking
you
about a
started
sheep,
the
first of all.
first 2 seconds.
Okay, we're talking about Baba black sheep, so let's hope that there's no discrimination here. We were hoping that they're going to be nice to the sheep anytime that there's a sheep and not treating them like objects. It's okay, that's one thing. And one thing about this farm that strikes me right away that I find kind of odd is that farms like this, rarely exist anymore. Big corporations have taken over and they have taken the land and they have these massive way of teaching kids about animals. You know, old McDonald's farm, that type of thing. It just doesn't exist anymore. By far, the vast amount of animals on this planet are used. They are eaten, they are worn, they are abused, and we must learn and how to teach kids better than this. So I'm going to give them an X for this, but I'll give them a check mark because they're at least talking about animals, so that's good. Let's see how it goes. Oh, what's going on? All right, so we have a little kid here coming to do something to the sheep, and clearly this sheep is not happy and trying to get away. So this sheep knows what's going on. The sheep has clearly been abused in some way by this kid before, or is definitely not happy to see this child. So what has this child done? Let's give this an X again. Not too happy about the way this is going.
Introducing Solimar, a new digital advertising experience from the Trade Desk. Backed by over a decade of innovation and singular vision, Solimar illuminates the full potential of your digital advertising. Experience Solimar for yourself at thetradedesk.com.
Baba black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Nope. Okay, this is not okay. So the song is Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? And the sheep is clearly saying, no, I don't have any wool for you. The wool belongs to me. Leave me alone. Why are we having this scene here anyway? 3 bags full? You have 3 bags full of wool? No, this is not okay. This is exactly what I'm worried about.
3 bags full.
All right, so we got the sheep that's trying to get away,
For the master.
and the child is trying to stop the sheep. Sheep's not happy. The sheep is not consenting to this. So let's put another X here. This is not a game that the sheep is playing. It's not a game of tag.
1 for the dame.
1 for the what? And 1 for the dame? What are you talking about? You're going to take the sheep's wool and you're just going to give it away to random people? Sheep's wool belongs on them. We need to stop breeding sheep into existence and breeding them in such a way that they have more and more and more wool just so we can steal it from them. And then there's this lie that people tell. They say, oh, we need to shave the sheep because otherwise they'll be uncomfortable. No, what we need to do is stop breeding sheep to begin with. Stop creating animals just for the purpose of using them, taking from them, stealing from them, eating them, creating sadness within their families by separating them, murdering them.
1 for the little boy who lives down the...
What? Why does the little boy who lives down the lane need to have some kind of wool from a sheep? How would you like it if somebody came and just started taking off your hair of your head without consent? I think you'd be running away too. Giving this another X.
lane. Baba black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, yes, sir. 3.
So this sheep is so scared that the poor thing, she runs into a ladder and gets herself hurt trying to escape. This is not okay either.
3 bags full.
What's funny about that? You just caused this harm to this sheep by chasing her and trying to do something to her that she doesn't want. And when she has a bucket that falls on her and she's full of paint, your first reaction is to laugh. This is messed up. I'm not okay with this. We are not teaching kids the proper morals. No. All right, so far you have only 1 check mark. and 7 X's. Yeah.
Baba Blue Sheep, have you any wool?
What has this child got in his hands? A lasso? A kind of a weapon with which to catch this innocent animal? No. Another X.
Yes, sir, 3
What are you
bags
doing? Trying to catch the animal? The animal says no, shakes this away. How would you like it if somebody tried to lasso you and tried to pin you down and take your hair? Another X for Coco Melon. Coco Melon, so far you're not doing very good. I'm not impressed.
One for the master, one for the dame, one for the little.
Now the sheep has to try to stop the lasso with her hands because it's coming at her face. More attacks. Attacking animals is not okay. Leave animals alone.
Boy who lives down.
Again? Look at this sheep's face. Do you think that this sheep wants this to happen? No. The message is clear. I don't consent to this. I don't want this.
Down the lane. Bob
Again? No. I guess this is how this is going to go then. This is just going to go on and on and on like this. Is that right?
Blue Sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full.
So now the sheep is still running away, trying to get away from the lasso and from this child who is trying to hurt her, that she runs into and bumps into a cow and falls into a bush. Now she's going to be injured again. How would you like to be running and then just fall into a bush full of twigs that are jabbing into you? Another X. Parents who show this to children, first of all, I think this show should be banned. But the reason for that is that kids are not being taught to look at this stuff with a critical eye. Now, it would be one thing if you have a parent and you must teach your children that speciesism is the first form of racism and that this is wrong. You must stop the show and say, oh, that's not nice. Don't hurt the sheep. Don't make a lasso and try to catch animals. That's how parents must treat these kinds of shows. So let's have a look at what actually happens in the